Okay, thanks so much for joining me for the very first YouTube thrift haul. This is going to be from the BINS. Let's get started, shall we? First we have this vintage, cute little like waffle knit button-up like shirt jacket. This is Airy and Alley, which is an Anthro brand, and it's this little like white eyelet blouse. You know, I don't really pick up Anthro a lot, but at the BINS, yeah. Okay, these are some Paige, like tie-dye skinny jeans. I didn't look up comps on these, so we'll see how they do. But they're lightweight, so I just thought it's worth it, you know? We'll give it a try. I love this vintage blazer. This is like 80s. It has some built-in shoulder pads. And fun colors like this do really well, just like in general. A lot of people, I think, are wanting fun colors in their wardrobe. So I'm excited about this. And this is like 70% wool, which is something I consider when I find vintage blazers, the fabric content. Okay, this is a vintage little like Sherpa mock neck crop top. I thought this was like so fun, so cute. So we'll definitely like model most of these clothes. That's kind of been my strategy moving into this year, is modeling more rather than just using stock photos. Okay, this I'm gonna have to stain treat, and I might even just like keep this for myself, but just this fun little girls roll like Y2K zip up hoodie. It does have a stain on it though, so we'll have to take care of that. Vintage Victoria's Secret typically does really well. These are really just kind of like simple, so I'm not sure how much we'll get for these, but even just for myself, I thought these were super cute. And here's the tag for Vintage Victoria's Secret. If you find more elaborate pieces, they really can do really well, like on Poshmark and Depop. Probably eBay as well, but I sell primarily on Poshmark and a little bit on Depop. Okay, this is a cute little vintage sundress. Has the buttons, and then the waist has some cinching on the back. This is like very vintage. Big shoulder pads, but it's cute. This is super fun. It looks vintage, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe like 80s or 90s or something, but I love like the kind of Aztec print on this, like the trim. I try and stay away from black just because I don't like to wear black, and so I don't really like to have a lot of black in my closet, but I thought this trim made this super fun and kind of elevated it and took it from basic to less basic, even though we are a basic posh babe after all. Okay, this is a really great brand. So the Sherpa has a little bit of matting, but otherwise this is in really good condition, and this is like a higher end brand. Like these retail for over $100, like sweaters and jackets from this brand. Here's the tag. I forget even what it is. Nils Resort Collection. It's like ski wear stuff. And this is just like so cute in general. Even if it wasn't a high end brand, like I love the Aztec print on this. And it's just kind of like the soft teddy. It's super cute. Love that. I thought it was vintage at first, but I don't think it is. Okay, this is a hefty little girl. But I love the sleeve on this. I've actually sold a sweater like this before. It has like these like buckle, these little like palms, super cute. And this is just like really chunky, open front. And this is like a boutique brand where it's like not necessarily a name brand, but it's probably sold at like boutiques, local boutiques. Here's the tag. I didn't look up comps on this, but I just think this is a really fun piece and we can model it, and I think it will do well. Oh, there's like paper on the bottom. Okay, we got this little Y2K top just because I loved the flare sleeve. I'm such a sucker for this flare sleeve, but I thought that was super fun. And this is something that will do really well on Depop. But even Poshmark, I feel like, is getting more of the Gen Z audience and getting more of like shoppers who want the Y2K kind of look. So I'm excited for that because I love selling Y2K. So here's the tag on this. Oh, it's apartment 9, like Kohl's or something. But honestly, I don't even regard, when it's like a really cute Y2K piece, I disregard the brand, you know? Like I sold a Sonoma turtleneck easily because it was Y2K, so even if it's like Kohl's or JCPenney's, I'll still pick it up if it's a cute Y2K piece. Okay, this I think I'll take to like a Clothes Mentor or something, which I've never been to Clothes Mentor, but I hear that's the kind of place that accepts like the more mature brands. So this is Talbot's, and it's just like, it's a really cute print. I couldn't leave it behind, and it has the tie. Sometimes you have to check to see if they're missing the tie at the BINS or even at a thrift store. But Anyways, yeah, this is really cute. We'll see how this does. Because I don't think, like, now that I'm kind of really curating my style on Poshmark, these pieces that don't really fit into that style, I find myself having, like, struggling to sell them. So I'll probably do consignment on that. I'm going to take a water break. Okay, this is a fun little like chunky knit grandpa sweater with this argyle print. This is vintage, like 90s. When I say vintage, also by the way, like maybe you think 50s, 60s, 70s. No, it's mostly like 80s, 90s, even Y2K that I am picking up and calling vintage. But I mean, vintage is anything older than 20 years, so it's all technically vintage. Anyways, I like this. This is fun. This is a very basic Cause top, and I don't even think Cause does that well anymore. There's the tag. But, you know, it was the BINS, so I was like, might as well. Maybe close Mentor. Or I might just, like, look up comps. I don't know what I'll do, actually. I'll probably still list this in my Poshmark closet, to be honest. Just because it is cute. And, like, you know, maybe somebody would bundle it. Oh, these are super cute Urban Outfitters, like tiger print wide leg pants. And it's the newer tag. And honestly, I want to like wear these until they sell. I'm going to set these aside after I list them. Most of these were, I would say like maybe 50% or 60% were from the new BINS. And the rest, well, maybe like 70%. Anyways, this, I didn't even look up the brand. There's the tag. But it is such a cute, fun little print. It's like this midi dress with this like faux wrap front. I guess that is an actual wrap front with this little like ring to like belt it. And there's something going on with this also. Fun piece. We'll see how it does. It's not like super great quality. Okay, this is another Y2K little top. This is by Express. And this would look super cute with like a white t-shirt under it. I think that's how I'll model it. These are some vintage Levi's. And I like picking up the 500 collection. These are 550. And I like picking up the smaller sizes. These are 32 by 30. So this is great. And also I think the light wash is cuter. These have a little bit of stains or just like a little bit of discoloration. But they'll still sell really easily. I'll model them and maybe I'll try and stain treat them. Oh, this is a cute one. I think this is vintage, but it doesn't have a tag. Or maybe it was handmade. I don't know. But look how cute. It's like this. It feels like mohair or like the like rabbit fur. But it could be man-made. I don't know what the fabric is. But it's super cute regardless. Like this rainbow stripe kind of like balloon sleeve cardigan, and the buttons are super cute on this also. It has 2 buttons, like 2 rows of buttons. So this is really fun. I do think this is vintage, and it might be handmade or yeah, who knows? I don't know. But it's cute. Okay, I actually found like a bunch of these tops. I think I just grabbed 2, but they're like this cute little like boutique rainbow crochet like festival top. Love Sense. Maybe I'll do Buffalo Exchange on this because this is the kind of thing that's like not gonna sell for a high price, and so it's like, is it worth my time to list and model and everything? But it was super cute. Maybe I'll keep one and consign the other. I don't know. Like, when would I ever wear that? I don't know. But anyways, this is a Free People top, which I like reached over somebody to grab because I saw the Free People tag. I just couldn't help myself. Sorry to that person. But anyways, this is, you know, nothing special, but it's Free People, and I always get excited to find Free People despite it being like the most saturated brand on Poshmark probably. It's still so cute. And like, people go to your closet if you have Free People, you know. It's definitely a searchable, it's a way to like get your profile discovered, get traction. These are just jeans for Joe. Not exciting. Okay, moving on to the second bag. Okay, this is a fun little rainbow striped maxi dress, and it has like a slit. It's like a wrap front. I have no idea this brand. I did Google it because I was like, I don't want to get it if it's like Fashion Nova. Here's the tag, Good Time USA. But it looked like it was better than Fashion Nova. Like the dresses sold for they retailed for much more on the website. So we'll see how much we can get for this. But it's fun. Fun piece. It will make the closet look cute. This is a sweatshirt for some Posh Babe gear, future Posh Babe gear. This is a J. Crew sweater. This tag makes it look like it's so old. J. Crew always. I think it's like some new line of like timeless pieces, I'm assuming. But I checked the tag and it's spring of 2019, so that's why I grabbed it. I didn't look up comps. At the BINS, I don't look up comps on like anything unless it's really heavy because it's all such low stakes, you know? Okay, this is this cute? I don't know. But it's fun. It's like, this is silk. Actually, is it silk? I don't know. That's something I like. You know, this is good quality. So this is YKK zipper, name brand zipper. That's how you know. So I'm sure this is good fabric. Let's see if it's silk or not. But anyways, this is like a Y2K kind of like formal-ish dress. Oh, it is silk. That's a lot of silk, honestly. It is pretty. Now that I know it's like good quality, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's pretty. I mean, but like, is it? It's very Y2K. I picked it up knowing it was like a Y2K dress. I'll model it and we'll see how it does. It's kind of very specific. Like, it's not like super formal, but it's also not super casual. So we'll see. It's like lightweight enough, you know? Okay. Oh, a Harley Davidson t-shirt. I like never find these kinds of things at the BINS because the t-shirt bros are always there. But we got this. And now I'm like, wait, is there something wrong with it? It looks... Oh. Okay, so it's like, I don't think it's real Harley Davidson is the thing because here's the tag. But I could still sell it and just like note that it's not actual Harley Davidson made. And it is kind of peeling. Okay, now I know why it was in here. But I could even wear it. This is a new Tags Ari bralette. This is another thing that I just like picked up habitually without really thinking about it. But now I'm just like, you know, like, is this going to be worth my time? I could always consign it. It does have tags on it. Okay, we got these fun little Longhorn joggers. Oh shoot, there's a little bit of orange on it. Oh. Like a little bit of bleach stuff. But I feel like they'll still sell, I don't know. Jansport, extra large. The Longhorns on the side. You know, that's another thing. Since I don't really like spend a lot of time with each item checking comps, I like tend to miss a lot of flaws at the BINS. This, I just like grabbed at the last minute. Probably for myself. It's Fashion Nova. Or maybe to like a Plato's or something. 'Cause I don't actually know what I'm going to do with this. It's cute. Okay, this is like this vintage kind of like Y2K sweater. I grabbed this because like I love the feather and I'm like such a sucker for feather, but honestly I felt kind of obligated to pick it up. I was like, I can't, like I'm basic Posh Babe, I have to grab this. This is like, you know, the feathers are so me. But this sweater is just like otherwise kind of basic, but we got it. We'll see. This is a cute little mini dress with like the ruffles, and then it has this little like waist tie, and the brand is Saints and Secrets, which I've actually sold this before. Australian size 6, so US extra small. I've sold like this dress in a different print. It's kind of like a boutique, kind of like Princess Polly almost, I think. Okay, this is a fun vintage embroidered little like denim button up. The embroidery is like flowers and butterflies and stuff. It's cute. And then we also got this, which I will need to stain treat, but I feel like even with the little bit of stains on the sleeve and stuff, like they're just little brown dots, I feel like it will still sell because this is the fun like vintage stuff that does well and I like picking up. But it has like the flower embroidery and then some pearl embellishments. And then the hem is super cute as well. Okay, I got this skirt and top set. I think this is the same as that rainbow one. Yeah, Good Time USA. So it's like this pink and purple space dye. with like the accordion pleats and then this like crop top. It was just like super fun that I found this set. So I'm excited to like model it and get it up. We'll see how it does. This is just like a fun vintage top, which I was on the fence about because I knew like tank tops, like basic stuff like this won't sell for a whole lot. I was like, you know, this is like such a fun color and it's a piece that I would wear myself. You know, like I was already thinking of outfits I could wear with it. So I was like, I should grab it because, you know, items like that, if you want it, you should get it. It will probably do well for other people, you know? Okay, this is a really fun piece because like I said, I love picking up the fun colors and sweater vests still do really well for me. And this is a vintage one, so it's like all three, 10 out of 10, you know, color, style, vintage. Okay, this is like a vintage little piece. Has some flare sleeves. You know, I don't really know what is going on with this piece, to be honest, but it's like, I'm thinking like 80s or 90s or something, or I could be totally off. I don't know. I'll have to like look into it more, but it's a size large. Here's the tag, Crazy Larry. It's a fun tag. And like tags like that are more intricate are either vintage or higher end mostly. So this is just like open front with this little like tie. I don't know. I'll have to look into this, but it's cute regardless. You know, it's just kind of like tops don't sell for a whole lot, but we'll see how that does. Okay, this is a Madewell top, which, you know, same thing. Tops don't sell for a whole lot, but I thought this was so cute with the pink embroidery, the pink flower embroidery. And this, like Madewell and J. Crew and stuff, I don't pick up styles that are too old. This one is spring of 2018. So it's like relatively new and still cute. It's kind of more like timeless. Okay, this, I don't know what I'm going to do with, but it's a new tags Banana Republic. I'll probably try and consign it. I have no idea how much I'll get for it since it is like a tank top. But, okay, it doesn't have a price on the tag. But I think I noted that it was like a new piece. Holiday 2020. So, we'll see how it does. It was lightweight. Need water. Okay, this is an Intimately Free People. This is an Intimately Free People, like, stretchy crop top. I just pretty much grab anything that's Free People at the bins. Like, what am I actually going to do with this? Maybe consign it. I'll probably still list it in my closet because I love to, like, list things and have new things in my closet, and then I'll probably just like be frustrated with how much it sells for, but okay, this is the last piece, which is a cute little fun piece to end on. This is a Y2K Lisa International knit cardigan, kind of like sweater coat, and it has this faux fur trim, which we love. I'm a sucker for like the feathers and the fur trim, flare sleeves, you know, all those F words. But anyways, this is all what I got from the bins. It was like 30 something pounds and I paid $41 if I'm remembering correctly, around that range. So it was a pretty good haul. This is like a good haul, I would say, comparatively speaking. Okay, that's it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know. Comment below what your fave piece was. If you guys have any feedback for me, this is, of course, the first YouTube thrift haul. So let me know how you guys liked it. If you guys have any feedback, anything that you would like to see in the future, and also what your favorite piece was. And everything will be listed in the Poshmark closet. So if you see anything you like, jump over there. Basic Posh Babe on Poshmark. Send me an offer, and it's yours. All right, babes. Thanks again for watching. Love you guys. Bye. You want to say goodbye?